Dolph time. Hey guys, welcome back to Dolph time. My name is Dolph. As always, bringing it back. It is more another Mondays with Dolph vlog. I've just been having a great week with everything, and actually, if you guys can't tell, I have a different camera right now, and that is because I'm using the GH5 that I use with Howl effects and loop-in stuff. Because I'm doing actually a different event, and look, thankfully Grayson said that I could borrow this camera, which I'm super pumped because I absolutely love this camera. This camera is definitely a big step up from the camera I have right now, and it's not like my camera I have right now is horrible or anything like that at all. It's just like, if you guys can't tell, like quality from this one from the last one, it's just night and day, at least for me, at least someone that looks at photos and videos every day. It is a big step forward, which I definitely want to get a camera like this for sure. I just don't have the money right now to just throw around like $3,000 at a camera to be 100% honest, but I'm excited for this week, and this past week was great. I had a lot of fun stuff happen, like we came back from California, and I had I guess they haven't really posted too much from the trip yet, so I don't really know. I'm waiting for Howl Effects to post all their stuff that they want, so I can post in conjunction, and I don't want to post anything that they don't want going out, or at least to the quality that they want going out with the pictures I took and everything. So yeah, that's why I haven't really posted too much on either here or social media or any of that kind of stuff. So I'm excited for you guys to see that stuff. It was a lot of fun. It was also very tiring. It was over 30 hours there and then 30 hours back of driving, and on the way back home, I was just like, I just want to get home. I don't want to stop, because that was one of the things. It's like, hey guys, we can stop if you want. And I'm like, I just want to get home. I will drive overnight, or I'll drive late so everyone can rest and then someone can take over. So Grayson, we left like mid-morning, like around 9ish or 10, and Grayson drove till about like 3:30ish. And then I drove or it was like 3:30, somewhere around there. And then I drove from 3:30 all the way till about 3 in the morning, 3:30, somewhere around there. We did stop every once in a while, but I was like, I just drove 12 hours, and I was still awake when I was driving, but I'm like, I feel like I should probably not be driving. That's a long time to be sitting in one seat and driving. So I took a nap, and over these last couple trips to California, I found out more and more, even in a comfy car, we were driving in a like pimped out Suburban. It was one of the nicest cars I've ever driven. It had so many crazy features on it, like it had auto wiping windshield wipers when it started raining out. It had like lane assistance, so for some reason, if you got anywhere near the white lines on either side, it would gently steer you back, which is cool. Let's see, there was like, if for some reason, I know this didn't happen, but if for some reason someone slams on your brakes right away, the system will automatically do that, or it'll brake for you if you're not paying attention, which is cool. And then there's like the backup rear view mirror, which is always great, especially with that big vehicle like that. There's so many blind spots, especially behind you, that being able just to see exactly what's behind you is super nice. There was other stuff too, I can't remember. It was just crazy. So we had that, and we had the middle bench like completely open for someone to lay down and try to sleep, especially who just drove a long time. And even when I was in that, it was not easy to go to bed, or go to sleep, I should say. And so I probably slept a total of both ways there and back, probably, I don't know, like 6 hours, 7 hours, not a lot. So when I got home and when we got to California, I was like ready for some sleep. And so, but yeah, that was great. The event went amazing. You guys can't really tell anymore, but I was really sunburnt. I got really, really burnt. Like the back of my neck. It was funny because I was doing photography and everything like that. There's like a stripe that was, especially on the back of my neck, you could tell where the strap of the camera was the whole day. But the event went great. We had a lot of cool stuff that we got to do and got a lot of meet a lot of cool cosplayers. Some of them, I guess like one of them, his name is Luke. I can't remember what his. It was funny because he's like, "Hey, you have a cool name." And if you guys didn't know, my real name is Luke also. And he's like, "Man, you have a good name." And he's an awesome dude. He did a really cool like ninja cosplay from the Summoner's War game. And like we met up again with Laura Lunardi, who's a cosplayer. That's pretty big. And just because she was at Comic-Con too with us. And a bunch of other people we never met before, but had some killer cosplays. So it was sweet. We got this meet, got to just hang out, enjoy that stuff. I felt really bad for Grayson, just mainly because he's the one that wore the cosplay, and probably total he wore it around 8 hours that day. We had like an hour break or so around lunch where he definitely took a break, but we did he was a champ and all that stuff. So but yeah, so that was a lot of fun, and it was nice because everything at the event was all on the shoreline. So it was the LA waterfront is what it was called. So it was cool because like the waterfront's really huge. There's like battleships all over the water there, like just kind of hanging out. But we were in like this pretty much like a super small version of Florida, whereas like we're just driving out and I'm like, where the heck, how is this the waterfront? And we looked at, it's like this big peninsula. So like the whole area except for one side was all covered by water. So like we got the super nice breeze from the ocean. And even though it said like it's supposed to be like 90, 95 that day in Los Angeles, it was like 75-ish. So it was just like perfect out and sunny. So it was a great day. I really had a lot of fun. We got to just hang out and just relax and do some stuff around LA too while we were out there. But this is more like a business trip. Like when we went to Comic-Con, I was out there a lot longer. So, but yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And this week's been great, just getting back in the swing of everything for the youth conference stuff, getting some video stuff done, getting these video stuff done, getting stuff edited, playing more Horizon Zero Dawn, playing more, what was the other games? Witcher 3, The Wolf Among Us, Rage. I think those are all the games we're playing right now outside of Detroit Become Human. That game is getting intense. Like so intense. I was so bummed I wasn't gonna play over the weekend because I wanted to, but I just had so much stuff happening on Saturday and Sunday, with stuff getting done around the house and watching a friend's kids, and then on Sunday going to church in the morning, and then pretty much all day the rest of the day I was at the Howl Effects studio, our office, because we had our open house, and so helped out a bunch with that. Set up this camera I'm actually using. We did a time lapse because we did. I don't know if they posted any pictures of it yet, but we did a live stream of it. But it was the Dragon Slayer sword from Berserk, which is like, I know if it was to scale, the sword is like 10 feet long, and they scaled it down a tiny bit. I think it's like 9 feet or 8.5, somewhere around there. It's still huge, and they were trying to finish the build by the time because it went from 230 to 6 was. Or is it 2 to 6:30? I don't remember, one of those two. And they tried doing from that whole time making the sword, and they got all of it, everything together, all the foam and everything, but they weren't able to. They didn't have. I think they said what's it called, belt sander, to like make the edges of the sword. So they had to call it a day, but it was pretty much near the end, anyways. And it turned out really dope though so far, and it's huge. And it's crazy big, so I'm excited to see when that's all done. Just got to see a lot of cool stuff and be part of all that stuff, so I'm excited for you guys to see more things. There's some more stuff in the ropes, or in the I guess in the future with some bigger companies. That it's pretty dope. I'm super excited to see all that stuff that's gonna happen too, and keep you guys in the loop with all that stuff. So I'm excited. I hope you guys had a great week with everything. I know outside of that, this week the reason why I got this camera, I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but I'm helping doing photography and videography for a friend for an event for a youth group that he's a part of. And yeah, so I need to talk to him more about what he actually wants, because he's like, hey, can you do, he's like, I know you do photography, videography. Can you do that for this event? And I'm like, I guess, sure. I don't know exactly what you want, but I can definitely get the stuff to do it. So I'm excited to see how all that stuff turns out with everything, and just hang out with him that day, because that's Wednesday, I think, if I remember right, Wednesday evening when that happens. So outside of that, so Wednesday I will not be streaming because of that event, but outside of that, this week I should be streaming a bunch. I might be actually playing some Overwatch or Fortnite within the next couple of days or so, because I have some friends that have been wanting to play with me and they're finally free to do some stuff. So we'll see. I don't really have any other plans outside of just doing that stuff. So like I said, I'm excited to get back into some more Detroit because that game is freaking awesome. It was, to be 100% honest, that game is super slow at the beginning and they just kind of just throw you in the deep end and you're like, oh gosh. But they really give so much humanity to the robots that you play, which is cool, which is like a cool take on everything. But I'm excited to see where that stuff goes. Anyways, if you guys have any games you guys want me to play, I definitely want, after I finish Detroit, I really want to get into like Spider-Man or get into like the new Tomb Raider game, or I don't really know for sure what else there is to play, but I really want to get into some of that stuff for sure. But hope you guys had a great day and a great evening with everything. And if you guys have any other things you guys want me to talk about in the future, I'd love for you guys to leave a message down below in the comments or message me on Instagram. Those are definitely the best ways to get a hold of me. But God, I pray you be with them watching these videos and on this channel. God, I pray you just be with them, that you just let them grow as people, let them be the best people they can, and just being examples and role models to the people in their lives. God, I pray that more and more people come daily, that we be able to just grow this channel into something amazing, and that every day just be better than the last, God, and let's just be good stewards of things that you've given us, and let me be a good steward of this channel and the things that you've given me, God. And I just pray for wisdom, guidance, prosperity, and favor, things that you give us and the things that we go towards in our lives, God. So I just thank you for who you are and what you do and what you continue to do in my life and everyone's life, God. So I just pray this on your name. Amen. Well, hope you guys are having an awesome day and an awesome week. And if you remember nothing else too, remember it's Dolph time. All right, I'll see you guys later.